I have a dream. The famous words of a son of a preacher spoken 50 years ago. 50 years ago, where the common folk gathered in front of the Lincoln Memorial to quench their thirst for equal rights in the tranquil pool of American opportunity. 50 years ago, where the social attitude of most Americans towards one another's skin color regarded unfathomable brutality in Birmingham and Edmund Pettus Bridge.
50 years ago, even children could not escape the fiery grip of intolerance and ignorance, scarring them like a whip, a remembrance to their ancestry.
However, fear not. Times have changed. New thinking, new attitudes, new generations. They have brought the change that marchers from 50 years ago would have gladly sing out in praise for. But here we stand today, high school students in a small town called La Mirada, saying that as Americans, we have taken the tranquilizing drug of gradualism and stopped the unfinished work that our forefathers of freedom so dearly warned us about.
That our great freedom leaders told us about, such as Lincoln, MLK Jr., and Obama. They all came from small beginnings. A simple child born to an American-devoted family in Honolulu, Hawaii. The middle child born to a rural family deep in the segregated roots of Georgia. And a child born in a log cabin in a small county within Kentucky. These great American heroes have showed us what perseverance and an idea can do. The power of an individual has been exalted since the times of the Renaissance. And since then, the tightly woven cloth of human complexity has constantly shown the greatness of perseverance and an idea.
Freedom!
We, students of La Mirada High School, all have our opinions of what freedom means to us, but wrap ourselves around the universal theme of equal opportunity to all citizens of the United States. That they not be judged by their lifestyle, but by the traits that boil within them, making them who they are. This power of the individual goes back.
Go back.
All the way to the 1800s with Thoreau's idea of transcendentalism.
Tell him, Dante.
But further back also to Renaissance times, when the power of the individual is what caused modern society to flourish. A single person. Oh yes, Lord. A single person. A single person can cause change, whether it regards violence or peace. A single person can be the voice of a needed cause, swept under the rug of ignorance. A single person can stand up for rights that have been neglected by the common folk, shrouded by the ideology of prejudiced beliefs, creating a history of fear of the unknown. A single person can stand up before his nation and say, "You have nothing to fear but fear itself." A single person can be you.
Change comes in many shapes and forms. For needed solutions to problems. Continuing the march of progress. Civil rights needs have evolved over time. From independence to tolerance of another skin color. To the acceptance of homosexuality. The current injustice of intolerance between church and state. As a nation of equal opportunity and sanctity of persecution, we must accept our fellow Americans, heterosexual or homosexual, black or white, poor or rich, educated or illiterate. These physical barriers are what blur us from tolerance and universal words. That is what America is about. We, as citizens of this great nation, have the right to speak out against these injustices to better the future of America. For the amount of nationalism, for the child suppressed by his or her peers for being something out of the normal. We as Americans, must keep the equality among all of our fellow humans, for not only the time now, but for generations to come, so that we keep this nation glowing like the torch of hope, and that this great nation does not wither away with hatred and injustice from the face of this earth. America.
They all came from small beginnings. A simple child born to the... Oh, shoot.
What are you doing?
Dude, my
Put your legs in.
Stop.
Put your legs in?
Stop spitting me.
Close your legs.
Stop spitting me.
No more Mr. Nice